Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started at the front of our mat today. Taking your feet hip-width apart or maybe toes touching, what's comfortable for you. You're going to bring your hands to heart center, take a soft gaze, or maybe close your eyes. Just beginning our practice on noticing how you feel. Letting go of any tension, stress you may have, and allowing yourself to just be here. When you're ready, open your eyes. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale to bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a flat back. Maybe your fingertips are on the mat, your shins, or your upper thighs. What feels good? Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bow forward, holding it here this time. Maybe your hands hang heavy or grab hands to opposite elbows, putting a soft bend into your knees here. And then just begin to rock back and forth. Allowing your head to hang heavy, feeling that stretch in your lower back, the back of your legs. Just feel here. And when you're ready, release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach up overhead. This time, take your right hand to your left wrist, side bend to the right. Feeling the stretch in that left side body. Inhale, come back up through center. Take your left hand to your right wrist this time. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back up through center. On your exhale, release your hands out by your side. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, coming back to that flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach up overhead. Take that right hand to your left wrist, side bend to the right. This time, step that right leg out to the side and take your hands all the way down to that right foot. Coming through center to the left foot and then work your way back up. Coming back into that right side bend. Taking one more circle here. Going all the way down. Once you reach back into that right side bend, come back up through center, step that right foot in. Take your left hand to your right wrist, side bend to the left. Then when you're ready, step your left leg out to the side. Drop your hands towards your left foot. Through center to the right foot. And make your way back up to that left side bend. One more time, go at your own pace. When you meet back in that left side bend, come back up through center, step that left leg in, release your hands, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet here, finding any movements that feel good. Whether you're swaying your hips side to side, maybe you find stillness because that's what your body needs. Listen to what you need. And then when you're ready, come into stillness, pressing into all 10 fingers. Rooting down, driving them heels in towards your mat. If they don't reach the mat, that's okay. You're just feeling that stretch. When you're ready, drop down to your knees, coming into tabletop. Setting yourself up, hands underneath, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. On your inhale, drop your stomach towards the mat. Take your chest and gaze up. On your exhale, lift the back towards the ceiling, gaze to the top of your thighs. Inhale, drop your stomach, coming through cow pose. Exhale, lift your back. Cat pose. Inhale. Exhale. Take a few more on your own breath, going as fast or slow as you need to. You can continue in this traditional cat-cow, or maybe you take it out of the ordinary, swaying your hips a little side to side, making hip circles, doing anything that your body's telling you it needs. Finish up, and we'll meet in child's pose, bringing your hips down to your shins, arms out to your side. Maybe your head drops down to the mat, or maybe you use a block and place your head on the block. What do you need today? And then when you're ready, come back up through tabletop. Set yourself up, curl your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. From here, on your inhale, take a gaze to the front, put a soft bend into your knees, and step to the front of the mat, meeting in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach up overhead. On your exhale, put a bend into your knees, bring your hands to your heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale. On your exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Left elbow hooks to the outside of your right knee. Taking a twist here. Making sure both knees are in line with one another. And then when you're ready, you're going to send that left leg back behind you into a crescent lunge, but staying in your twist. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On your exhale, take your hands to the inside of that right foot. Walk your right foot out to the side if you need to. You can keep this pose active, or you can drop your left knee down. Coming into your variation of lizard pose, whether you're on your hands, maybe you drop down to your forearms, or again, maybe you use your block and drop your forearms down to your block. When you're ready, come back up to your hands. Curl the left toes under, lift that left knee up. Turn both feet towards the left side while staying down in that right thigh here. Coming into our low side lunge. From here, you can keep your hands down on the mat or bring your hands up to your heart center. You can stay here, or maybe you open up your arms. Bring your hands back to heart center. From here, lift yourself up so we're in a wide leg stance. Toes pointed towards the front of the mat, front of the room, your left wall. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your hands down underneath your shoulders. If you need that block for the extra space, bring them to the block. Feeling a stretch in your whole back body here. You can stay here in stillness, or maybe you sway a little side to side. Just play with the movements. And then and find that sweet spot, what feels good to you. No pain, just a good stretch. When you're ready, inhale, halfway lift, coming to a flat back. Walk your hands to the front of your mat, turning back towards the front into a low lunge. Drop that left knee down. Send your hips back so you're in half splits. Your right hip's going to line up with your left hip, scissoring them inner thighs together. Inhale, find length. Exhale to fold. When you're ready, walk your hands forward, coming back into that low lunge. Plant the left hand down, right arm goes up, opening up. When you're ready, right hand comes down. Curl the left toes under, lift that left knee up. Step it to meet your right foot, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, sink down, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take a twist to the left this time. Right elbow hooks to that left knee. Hands in prayer. And then when you're ready, you're going to send that right leg back into a twist. When you're ready, inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. On your exhale, bring your hands to the inside of that left foot. Walk that left foot out to the side, left of the edge of your mat a little more. And then whatever you did on the other side, did you keep that left leg up? Do the same with the right leg or drop it down. You can stay on your palms, drop down to your forearms, or use your block. If you don't have a block, you can always use books, maybe a toy, whatever you have that's sturdy and that can give you that extra space if needed. And then when you're ready, come back onto your hands if you're not there already. Curl your right toes under, lift that right knee off the mat. Turn both feet towards the side wall, sinking into that left leg. Keep your hands on the mat, or maybe you bring hands to heart center. Feeling a stretch in that right inner thigh. Stay here, open up your arms. When you're ready, bring your hands back to heart center. Lift up through them legs, coming into a wide leg stance. From here, interlace your hands together. If you don't have the space here, you can also use a strap, a towel, or a tie. Anything that's going to give you something to hold on to keep your hands close together. You're going to inhale, lift that chest forward, bringing your shoulder blades closer together. Exhale to fold forward. When you're ready, release your hands down underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands towards the front of the mat, turning both feet forward. Drop that right knee down, send your hips back, half splits. Scissoring them inner thighs together, left hip in line with right hip. Inhale to find length. Exhale to fold. Walk your hands back up to the front of your mat. low lunge. Plant your right hand down, lift your left arm up, opening up. Bring your left hand back down to the mat. Curl your right toes under, lift that right knee off the mat. This time, step your left leg back, downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, drop down to your knees. Take your arms about arm's length in front of you, keeping your hips up in the air. Bring your heart to the earth, puppy pose. Heart to earth pose. Feeling a stretch in your upper back here. And then when you're ready, make your way up. Walk your hands in just a little bit. Take your right arm underneath your left elbow, coming to rest on your right shoulder, right ear. Left hand is going to stay out for support, coming in to thread the needle. Feeling a stretch in that right shoulder. Stay here. Or maybe you take that left arm and wrap it around to your right hip. Opening up through the shoulders again. When you're ready, take that left hand back out in front of you. Unthread the needle, open up towards that right side wall. And then on your exhale, drop the right hand down. Taking it to the other side, left hand comes underneath right elbow, coming to rest on that left shoulder, left ear. Keeping that right arm out for support. Or if you did it on the other side, take that right hand to your left hip. When you're ready, bring that right hand back out in front of you. Unthread the needle, open up that left arm to the left wall. And then exhale, plant your palms. From here, take your big toes to touch. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Sink down, child's pose. And then when you're ready, walk your hands to the back, push yourself up. Take your legs out to the side, take them out wide. We're going to come into a wide leg. Your feet can be as close together, as wide apart as they need to. Take your right hand to your right shin, your ankle or your foot, and your left arm's going to reach overhead, keeping both feet flexed. When you're ready, come back up through center. Take your left hand to your shin, your ankle, or your foot. Right arm reaches overhead. Come back up through center. Bring your arms up overhead and then fold forward. Walk your hands back. Bring your legs in and then come down on your back. Bring your knees into your chest, giving them a hug. Rocking a little side to side. And then when you're ready, bring your arms to a cactus arm or take them to a T. Drop your knees to the right, taking your gaze to the left. Bring your knees back up through center. Drop your knees to the left, taking your gaze to the right. Come back through to center. Bring your knees to your chest, giving them one more big hug. Take one big inhale. Then on your exhale, let everything go, taking your legs out wide, arms out to your side. Making any final movements here to make yourself comfortable. Relaxing your fingers, your toes, relaxing your forehead, softening your jaw. And just begin to notice how you feel. And then when you're ready, let everything go. And stay here for as long as you'd like. Thank you for joining me today. To each of you I say, Namaste.